There's a lot of theories out there about Ghost, that he is actually Alex from the campaign, or that Alex is actually Ghost and Nikto from multiplayer. While a lot of these theories make sense, and a lot of people, including me, are actually on board with the theory that Alex is Ghost at this point, I have another theory that I think is something that a lot of people actually haven't noticed so far. In order for me to break down my theory, we first need to understand the basics as to why people think Ghost is actually Alex from the campaign, and the evidence that supports this. For those of you who aren't familiar with this theory, I shall bluntly revise the evidence. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this theory, I shall bluntly revise the evidence for you. To start off, Alex seems to wear a wristwatch or some sort of device that is actually the exact same one that Ghost wears on his arm. Alex and Ghost actually both have the same skull tattoo underneath their left arm. And in the Modern Warfare 2 comics, Simon Ghost Riley first became Ghost by slaughtering a horde of his enemies and then faking his own death by burning their houses. After that, he joins Task Force 141. We can see that this is actually oddly similar to Alex at the end of the Modern Warfare 2019 campaign. He even quotes Ghost from Modern Warfare 2, raising the iconic, classic Modern Warfare line.
I'm not getting out of here. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Furthermore, completing the final mission on hardcore difficulty earns you the achievement called Out of the Ashes. This actually suggests that Alex survived the fire and later emerged from the ashes to become the new Ghost. This can actually be linked to the first teasers we got of Ghost, where it seemed to show him emerging with some flames from the background. This suggests that Alex survived the fire, put on the mask, and then became Ghost. And there are a few more bodily features like blue eyes, and the fact that Alex seems to wear the Task Force 141 insignia on his shoulder, as we can clearly see in the campaign. The only flaw to this theory is that Ghost actually has no right arm tattoos, unlike Alex, who possesses tattoos on both arms. To counter this, most players assume that Alex has fake tattoos. After all, Alex does work for the CIA, so players end up ignoring this flaw. Most players, the positives far outweigh the negatives. Based on all the info, players feel that they can safely conclude that Alex is Ghost. But here's my theory. What if the tattoos are permanent and not fake in any way? What if the Ghost we're seeing in the live photo shoots and in-game are entirely different people? My theory is that Ghost is two separate people operating under one call sign. In order to prove my theory, we need to look at live photo shoots from Modern Warfare. There are a lot of images of Ghosts that most people actually haven't seen. Live photo shoots for future operators posed by their real-life actors. It's just that more operators are on their way. We can see Mara, which we got back in Season 1. However, I observed mysterious details about Ghost in these pictures. Going back to the first teaser we ever got for Ghost in Modern Warfare, we can see that he clearly has no tattoos on his right arm, just like in game now. However, newer teasers suddenly show tattoos on both Ghost's arms. Everyone seemed to assume this was a mistake, but I thought otherwise. So what does this lead up to? This leads up to my theory that there are two Ghosts. To back this up, notice how in the photo shoots, Ghost actually has tattoos on both arms, no ear protect, and is also running chest-mounted shotgun shells. While Ghost in game doesn't have any such gear like this equipped, and only has one tattoo on his left arm. If we are to take details into account, then the Ghost we're seeing in the live photo shoots is not the same Simon Ghost Riley that we have in game, but is a completely different character overall. Also to take note is that leaving out Ghost's ear protection headset is a very bold move, considering that ear protection is one of Ghost's iconic design features. Accidentally leaving it out doesn't seem likely. I later actually came up with an idea as to who could be the Ghost we see in the live photo shoots, if he is indeed a different character from Ghost. There's only one individual in Modern Warfare with tattoos on both arms that could match the Ghost in this picture, and that has to be Alex. In my head, I could think of no other explanation for this, because Alex has tattoos on both arms, as we can clearly see in the campaign, just like in the Ghost in the live photo shoots. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, if this is true, then how can there be more than one Ghost? This is explained when we look at Joel Emsley's response to someone who asked this question on Twitter. Joel Emsley, who's a dev at Infinity Ward and an ex-Titanfall developer, replied to the question, saying, "Not just anyone can wear that mask. I thought about this and wondered where in COD history are there specialized individuals that wear the ghost mask?" The only answer brings us all the way back to Call of Duty Ghosts. In the story of COD Ghosts, we learn the term ghost isn't just for one person, but is a name for a secret regiment of many individuals. Ghosts are highly trained Dark Knights who operate all across the globe, each one having no identity, no background, no track record. The only kind of face they are recognized from is the mask. This explains why Mace, a new character who was added alongside Ghost in Season 2, also wears the ghost mask. With my theory, combined with the already popular and well-established Alex's ghost theory, there's evidence that suggests that Ghost is actually two different people operating under the same call sign. Pair this with the lore of COD Ghosts mentioned in Joel Emsley's tweets, it makes perfect sense for multiple ghosts to exist. Hence, why Ghost looks totally different in the teasers compared to the actual game. A lot of people forgot that Modern Warfare and COD Ghosts stories are connected and take place in the same world. Infinity Ward seems to be bringing in the whole regiment of ghosts into Modern Warfare's main storyline, which I personally think is a badass since COD Ghosts had a magnificent concept and story, but horrible multiplayer. Conclusion: Alex is a ghost, but he is not the ghost, Simon Ghost Riley. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun speculating into the unknown depths of Modern Warfare's lore in this video. You guys seem to really like my last Modern Warfare speed art, so I thought I could make this one better by adding my own theory to this one, since a lot of people have been making their own theory videos about ghosts lately. And also, I'll let you guys know real quick, I am still working on my comic project. Things have been busy and I'm chugging along with it. If you guys like my artwork, subscribe and hit the bell, or follow my Instagram, links will always be in the description. Bruce Krager, signing off.